Day 45 of me try to become fluent in Japanese. What can I say? This is so still using the app Anki. The deck is Japanese score step 1. My name is Mauro, and this is love the life you live and live the life you love. You're here to learn some Japanese, so let's jump into it. Study.
素敵な色のセーターですね。素敵な色のセーターですね。
We start with some listening. Hiro no iro. 素敵な素敵な色
素敵な色のセーターですね。
素敵な色の色のセータカタカナセータ素敵な色のセータですね。
素敵な色のセーターですね。
ですね。素敵な色のセーターですね。Meaning, that's a beautiful color for a sweater, isn't it? That sweater is a wonderful color. 素敵な色のセーターですね。素敵な色のセーターですね。I'm not sure is something a Japanese would say, but we are here to practice some writing as well. So here we are practicing the iro kanji, which I found it that it looks a lot like, you know, the excuses radical, the one you find in the study, benkyou kanji, you know, excuses. So you start with excuses and then you I don't know, you finish like this. Alright. 素敵な色のセーターですね。Let's do it again in 8 days.
上司が一杯飲もうと言った。
Alright. We are going to drink something. もう一回 listening.
上司が一杯飲もうと言った。
Okay, 上司 is the boss. So 上司 you have so the boss is up there. 上上司
上司が一杯飲もうと言った。
上司が一杯 one drink, one cup, I think. 一杯 I think there is a three. There is always three. And then the second part, I think is like negative. いっぱい
上司が一杯飲もうと言った。
飲もう is to eat together with, I think it's like that. 上司が一杯飲もうと言った。言った is the easier one to say. 言った。ポポポ。Hello Chris, how are you? welcome to the channel. So meaning, the boss said, let's have a drink. No more. No more と言った。The boss said, let's have a drink. Have a wonderful day, Chris. My boss said, let's have a drink. 上司が一杯飲もうと言った。I think this is the first time I got it right. Let's say easy then. No more is correct, and 一杯 as well. So the 一杯 radical are the three, and this is the negative radical. 一杯飲もうと言った。Easy. 娘。What does it mean, 娘? Musume is the daughter, okay? Here, a way to remember it. A good girl, I would say. A good girl is definitely my daughter. So this is the radical for woman. And the good radical is this one. Woman and good. Of course, my daughter is a good woman. Thank you, man. Musume, daughter, girl. Easy.
息子
Musko. This is a new flashcard. Musko. Well, we just did musume, daughter. Musko is son. How do we write it? I don't know. Son. Let's see on details. Musko. Penis. Hold on a second. Musko. So I just realized that son also means penis. Alright. Musko. Let's see. The first kanji. Oneself. Self. Oneself and... No, wait. Oneself and heart. And the second one is child. Musko. Actually, I can take a lot more space. So oneself and heart. And then we have the child radical. Breath, respiration, son, interest. And the second one is child. Damn it. Musko. So oneself. And heart. We know this one. Heart or mind or spirit. Okay, and then we have, of course, the ko, child. All right, let's keep in standby this one. Let's do it again in 10 minutes. Good.
質問のある方はどうぞ。質問のある方はどうぞ。
質問. So the second part, 質問 means question. The second part is for sure the gate. 質問 and mouth, right? The first kanji, 質問. The 質問, there are two axes. All right, so here's a way to remember it. I have a question. Why are you using two axes to open a shellfish? So I have a question. Why are you using two axes to open a shellfish? And then the second part, you have to learn it, is mon. So gate and kuchi, mouth. Show answer. 質問あるの。質問のある方。ある方はどうぞ。Please feel free to ask any question. So 質問 was the focus of this one. So we say, why do you use two axes to open the shellfish? All right. And then the second part, you have the gate, mon, and mouth. Easy.
数。
Kazu. How do we write kazu, and what does it mean? So when I think about kazu, is actually, so kazu means number. And to write the kanji, I think about some rice, kome, a woman, and then the strike radical. Kazu, meaning number. Kazu. So the rice radical, the woman radical, and the strike radical. Easy. How do we say more in Japanese? How do we say more? Oh, come on. No kanji for this? Se no, motto.
もっと。
Motto, more. You might be familiar with this. Reading. Se no. この絵は 美しいです。この絵は美しいです。Meaning, this picture or those or these picture are beautiful.
この絵は美しいです。
この絵は美しいです。This picture is beautiful. I would say easy.
うちの息子は大学1年生です。
New flashcard. うちの息子。So, うちの息子 means my son, okay? But I don't know if uchi, so we still use the same kanji for uchi or ie. Let's try. Uchi no musko. Musko we said it's oneself. With kokoro, heart, and ko for child. Uchi no musuko.
うちの息子は大学1年生です。
Wa daigaku. Daigaku means university. So a big school. Big school. Uchi no musuko wa daigaku.
うちの息子は大学1年生です。
大学 first grader 1年1年生 I try I'm this I'm not sure at all about this one, so let's see if I'm right. So meaning my son, it's a first grader at university. My son is a college freshman. Uchi no musuko. So in this case, uchi, you don't need to use the kanji. I mean, according with to this app. Uchi no musuko. Musuko is correct. So oneself, heart, and the son radical. Daigaku is correct. So you remember big school. And ichinense is a first grader, but here they translate it like a college freshman. Meaning it's the first year of college. So ichinense, you have a first year and this is the gakusei no sei, which is life radical, the life radical. Okay, that was pretty good. I would say easy. Let's read this one together. Can you read this kanji? Se no, wakaru. Wakaru. Wakaru means to understand. Wakaru.
わかる。
Easy.
その写真を見せてください。
その写真を見せてください。Listening. その写真 you have the crown on the top. Then there is this part here, I don't know how to call it. その写真を写真 The second part. Welcome Spritz, welcome to the stream. その写真 Maybe there are 10 eyes. No, come on. What did you do? Okay. 10 eyes and then this part here. その写真を
その写真を見せてください。
見せて This one I know. Eyes and working legs. 見せてください。その写真を見せてください。Meaning, please show me those pictures. その写真を見せてください。正解。21 days. How do we say meet? To meet someone in Japanese. How do we say to meet someone in Japanese? This one is a must known kanji. Let's say there is a hat and two private. 会う to meet.
会う。
Easy. How do we read this one? No kanji. せーの。とても means a lot, many,
とても。
very. とても easy.
白い。
白い new flashcard, but we know this one already. 白い is easy. You have one thing like this and then the sun radical. 白い and 白い means white. Omoshiroi. You remember omoshiroi? Omoshiroi means interesting. And you have the mask radical plus shiroi. Shiroi, white. Omoshiroi, interesting, funny. White blank.
息子。
Musko. So let's see if we can remember it. So musko, it's composed of two kanji. So the first one is made with the two radical. You have the one self radical plus kokoro, heart. And the second one is just ko. You can easily write it, remember it, which is the child radical. Musko meaning son. Musko, easy.
午前9時のニュースです。
Listening again, gozen. Gozen. Gozen, I think it's mae. 午前
午前9時のニュースです。
午前 means AM. That should be like this.
午前9時のニュースです。
9時 9 hour sun plus temple 午前9時のニュース news we go in カタカナ9時のニュースにニューアメニューズ午前9時のニュースです meaning this is a 9 a.m. news. This is a news from 9 a.m. And now for the 9 a.m. news. 午前9時のニュース。news. Alright. 午前 is actually like this. So the second part is 前 in front of or before. Kuji is correct. So the sun plus the temple. And news, you have ni, you, chicha, you. So this. Alright, that wasn't easy, that wasn't good. Let's say hard, 24 days. Alright, some reading.せーの。質問のある方はどうぞ。質問のある方はどうぞ。Meaning, feel free to ask any question. So, if there is somebody that want to ask question, please go ahead.
質問のある方はどうぞ。
Please feel free to ask any question. Easy.
少し。
少し means a few, a little. So small and the katakana no. 少し show answer a bit, a little while. I would say it's coffee time. Allora, easy. All right, reading time. Okay, this is a phrase every beginner should master. Every beginner in Japanese. Okay, ready? せーの。私は日本語を勉強しています。私は日本語を勉強しています。Meaning, I'm studying Japanese.
私は日本語を勉強しています。
私は日本語を勉強しています。Easy.
質問
質問。質問。So 質問 means, what does it mean? Question. Okay? And to write the kanji, you need to ask yourself, no, you see a weird people and you ask him a question. Why are you using two X's? Two X's. X is meant as the weapon, okay? This is the X radical. Why are you using two X's to open the shellfish? Shitsumon. And the second part, you have the gate and the mouth. Mon. 質問 short answer. Question 質問 easy. Reading. Can you read it with me? OK、せーの。質問の意味はわかりましたか？質問の意味はわかりましたか？ Meaning, do you understand the meaning of the question?
質問の意味は分かりましたか？
わかりましたか？ Did you understand the meaning of the question? Easy.
私の娘はアメリカにいます。
Listening.
私の娘はアメリカにいます。
私の娘。娘 is a good girl because it's my daughter. A good woman. Woman, good. 私の娘は
私の娘はアメリカにいます。
アメリカ。あ。め。り。アメリカにいます。So meaning, my daughter is in the US right now. Now, my daughter is in the United States. アメリカにいます。Alright, easy. How do we read this one? Reading. せーの。見せる。見せる。meaning to show.
見せる
To show. Easy. How do you say can do? Be good at. Can do, be good at. That should be できるできる Actually, there is a kanji for this. 出る、出かける、来ます。できる。
できる
できる。can do, be good at. できる。easy. This one a little bit hard, but we should be able to do it. So, reading. Sugaku. Oh, come on. I forgot how to write the O. Okay. All right. Sorry. Took me a while. せーの。彼は数学を教えています。meaning he teaches mathematics.
彼は数学を教えています
I knew it. 数学。学。He teaches mathematics. I would say that was easy.
とても
とても。とても means very easy. Okay, next we continue with some reading.せーの。この服はとても安かった。この服はとても安かった。meaning these clothes were very cheap or unexpensive.
この服はとても安かった
These clothes were very cheap. この服はとても安かった。So 服 let's review the 服 kanji, which is made with the tsuki, the moon, a P, and again the moon, P, speaks again. And yasu is easy. Alright, easy. Very. How do we say very in Japanese? How do we say very in Japanese? Totemo.
とても
Totemo. Easy. Some reading. Se no. 彼女はイタリア語ができます。彼女はイタリア語ができます。Meaning, she can speak Italian.
彼女はイタリア語がで
She
きます。
knows Italian. She knows Italian. 5 days. Reading again. Okay, are you ready? せーの。彼に手紙を書きました。彼に手紙を書きました。Meaning, I wrote him a letter.
彼に手紙を書きました。
Let's review the 手紙 kanji. So 手紙, you have, of course, the 手 radical, hand, and kami. So a thread, small one, and then you have the family name or surname radical. Paper. Okay. Easy.
私の国について少しお話ししましょう。私の国について少しお話ししましょう。
私の国について。私の国について少し話しましょう。Say stories with your tongue. 話しましょう。Let's talk about my country. Let me tell you a bit about my country. 私の国について少し話しましょう。Easy. Reading. せーの。ウェイターを呼びましょう。ウェイターを呼びましょう。Meaning, let's call the waiter.
ウェイターを呼びましょ
Let's call the waiter. Easy. How do we say to enjoy in Japanese? Enjoy. So, I can tell you how to say enjoy is 楽しい。楽しむ。楽しむ。And there is a white. Here. And the bottom part, I don't remember, but let's say there is a tree. There is always a tree. 楽しむ. Let's see.
楽しむ
There's always a tree. Remember, if you are in doubt, just put a tree or mouth. 楽しむ. Listening to music on top of a tree, it's I enjoy. Oh, that was the story. I enjoy listening to music on top of a tree. Okay, guys, I'll come back in a second, alright? 楽しむ. So I enjoy listening to music on top of a tree. Easy. How do we say short, brief? Something brief. So we say yes. The story is I like. No. You need short arrow to shoot at beans. I think it's like this. 短い.
短い
Ooh, big mistake. Big mistake. 短い. So the arrow radical is like this. This is kata, right? Mijikai. Mijikai, short, brief. Let's do it again in 10 minutes.
気持ちのいい朝です
Alright, 気持ちのいい朝です。気持ちいい。気持ちいい is the spirit, radical. 気持ち、持ち、持つ。気持ち。のいい朝 So the asa radical, the first one is so it looks like a car, the car radical, but it's not a car. And the moon. 気持ちのいい朝です。It's a beautiful morning. It's a nice morning. It's a pleasant morning. 気持ちのいい朝です。Easy. How do we say a bit? A little while. Ah, yes. How do we say a bit? A little while. Small. And カタカナの。せーの。少し。
少し
少し。Easy. How do we read this kanji? How do we read this kanji? Se no. Iro. Iro means color.
色
Color. Easy. Reading again. Let's read together. Michi. せーの。彼は足が短い。Meaning his legs are small, or he has small legs.
彼は足が短い
His legs are short. Small, 短い short, easy. Reading. Okay, ready to read with me? せーの。あなたが着るのを待っています。あなたが着るのを待っています。Meaning, I'm waiting for you to come. I'm waiting for you to come. Let's see, show
あなたが
answer.
来るのを待っています。
I'm waiting for you to come. So let's review the matsu kanji. Matsu, you have the loitering radical. The same one we find in the kare, hi. And the otera, the temple radical. Matsu, to wait. Okay. Easy. How do we read this kanji? Can you read this kanji? This is a ashi, meaning leg.
足
Leg or foot. Easy. Reading. Okay, you ready? せーの。駅まで歩きましょう。Let's walk till the station.
駅まで歩き
A little. 歩く。Easy.
また会いましょう
また会いましょう。There is a kanji for また会いましょう。また会いましょう。Let's meet again. Let's meet again. また会いましょう。Easy. How do we say to fall, to sink? How do we say to fall or to sink? So I remember there was the flowers, the water, winter, and the mouth. And this should be 落ちる。落ちる。
落ちる。
落ちる。正解。5 days. How do we say to show in Japanese? How do we say to show? Miseru.
見せる
Miseru, to show. How do you say there in Japanese? Soko?
そこ。
Soko. Easy. Reading. せーの。グラスの数が足りません。グラスの数が足りません。
グラスの数が足りません。
There are not enough glasses. グラスの数が足りません。There are not enough glasses. Easy. Alright, how do we say marriage in Japanese? The story goes like this. It's right here. Following a thread, I stumble upon a samurai. He was talking with a woman about their marriage. They were discussing whether to keep their family name, their surname, and they were discussing about the day of the marriage. So how do we say marriage? 結婚結婚
結婚
結婚 15 days. How do you say short or brief? Short or brief. So you need small arrow to shoot beans. 短い
短い
短い Let's go easy. Reading. Can you read this one? This one is not easy.せーの。猿も木から落ちる。猿も木から落ちる。Meaning, monkeys also fall from trees.
猿も木から落ちる。
Monkeys also fall from trees. 猿も木から落ちる。So let's practice the monkey the monkey kanji. Hand. A type of hand. Seems a little bit different. Saru, then the ground, mouth, and this part. Saru mo ki kara ochiru. Easy. How do we... can you read this kanji? Se no.
子供
Kodomo. Kodomo. Meaning child or kid. Easy. Can you read this kanji? Se no. 教える meaning to teach, to tell.
教える
Easy.
兄は水泳が得意です。
Annie is the big brother. Annie. Annie は水泳。like this. 兄は水泳が得意です。So meaning my older brother is good at swimming. Ani Ani は水泳が得意standing on top of the sun with your heart 得意です。Okay, let's finish the page here and then I'm gonna call it off, right? I think, okay? That's enough for me. That was not easy, that was not good, that was hard. Hard. Son, how do we say son in Japanese? Son. So oneself a son is when you see yourself in your kid and you love it, you love your kid. 息子息子息子 easy. Reading Alright. せーの。私の国について少し話しましょう。私の国について少し話しましょう。Meaning, let me tell you a little bit about my country.
私の国について少しお話ししましょ
お話ししましょう。Easy. Ooh, old flashcard. How do we say circle in Japanese? How do we say circle? N.
円
N. N. And now, how do we say near or soon? Se no, 近く
う。近い。
は近い。近い。Easy. And now, how do we read this one? I'm gonna write it here. Se no, すぐ。すぐ means at once.
すぐ
Soon. At once, soon. Easy. Reading. Ne. How do we write ne? Nen. Uchi no musuko wa 大学1年生です。
うちの息子は大学1年生です。
Of course. 年生です。My son is a college freshman. 4 days. Reading. Oh, that's the last one.せーの、素敵な色のセーターですね。Meaning, the color of your sweater is beautiful.
素敵な色のセーターですね。
The sweater is a wonderful color. Okay, I'm gonna call it off for now. Thank you very much for everyone. And I see you tomorrow. The grind never stop.